Top 10 habits of highly resilient people. Resilience is a key factor for being able to make it through life successfully. Nothing will ever be perfect. You will always face at least some adversity. Rather than trying to run away from it, you can work on your resilience so that you can handle it better. Here, we'll discuss the habits of highly resilient people and how you can embody them in your own life. 1. Solid problem solving and decision making skills. Life will always find a way to throw a curveball at you. The only consistent thing in life is change. When this happens, you need to be able to adapt. Highly resilient people have worked to hone their problem solving and decision making skills. Here are some tips for doing this. Think outside of the box. Be creative with your solutions. Continuing trying even after a setback. Analyze the effectiveness of your solutions. Allow yourself to make mistakes. 2. Self-encouragement. You are the only person who will be by your side for your entire life. You must make a decision to either be your own biggest cheerleader or your own worst enemy. Being a cheerleader leads to a much happier and more fulfilling life. Make a point each day to encourage yourself. You can start and end the day with a positive mantra or some words of affirmation. Give yourself pep talks when needed. And praise yourself for each victory that comes your way. 3. Supportive relationships. Although you should be your own biggest cheerleader, you should never be your only cheerleader. Be sure to surround yourself with people who will support you and encourage you to get through the tough times. Keep in mind that this doesn't mean that these people do everything for you. Rather, a healthy and supportive relationship should be one that encourages you to try things on your own and cheers you on through hardship. Giving back to these relationships is also essential for maintaining them and improving your own self-worth and self-esteem. 4. Live by your values. Your core values are the beliefs that you hold near to your heart. We all have moments when we act in ways that do not align with our values, which can make us feel pretty terrible. Keeping these values in mind can create a guidebook for how to live your life and handle certain situations. You'll also be able to get through hardship more easily because you'll be able to see the bigger picture and maintain connection to what's truly important to you. 5. Effective daily coping skills. Highly resilient people are not just lucky, nor do they experience any less hardship than people who are less resilient. Instead, people with high resilience have spent time building a coping skills toolbox which they can pull from as needed. Additionally, daily practice with these skills is necessary to be able to utilize them when the time comes. Think about repair work on a car. You'd like to know how to change a tire before you're stranded on the side of the highway. Spend time each day working on various coping skills and self-care techniques. 6. They are consistently learning. There is no such thing in life as knowing too much. To build your resilience, you can continue to learn more about life on a daily basis. This doesn't just include practicing coping skills and learning new techniques to maintain your mental health. It also includes expanding your knowledge and skills in a variety of other subjects. Again, life is really good at throwing us curveballs. The more knowledge and skill you have, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever comes your way. 7. Taking care of physical health. Physical health has a strong connection to other areas of health, including mental health, social connections, employment, and educational opportunities, etc. All of these categories contribute to becoming a highly resilient person. Maintain good physical health to keep your mind sharp and continue to feel good about yourself. Keep a healthy diet, personal hygiene, exercise, and sleep as part of your core daily routine. 8. Humor as a coping skill. Humor is one of the best coping skills a person can have, even in the face of tragedy. Unfortunately, it's become taboo to incorporate humor into certain situations. Of course, there is a level of respect that comes with dealing with these situations. However, there's no rules saying that you can't still laugh and be happy during these heavy times. For instance, let's say you're grieving the loss of a family member. You do not have to spend every minute being devastated. It's okay to make yourself and others laugh. 9. Learning from hardship. No matter what happens to you, there is always a lesson to be learned from it. This practice is also known as finding the silver lining, and it can prevent you from getting caught up in thinking that your life is an absolute wreck. Like using humor to cope with grief, you can also find a silver lining in every bad situation to remember that everything will pass. For example, you may feel like your world is crashing down after a breakup. However, when you consider that this means you have more time for yourself and that someone better is waiting for you out there, the breakup doesn't seem as bad. 10. Being and living grateful. Gratitude is another way to find the silver lining in every situation. It is the practice of being thankful for the good things in your life, regardless of the bad things going on around you. Highly resilient people made gratitude a daily practice so that they always have a bright side to look on. You can incorporate this into your daily routine by choosing at least one thing to be grateful for each day. You can recap the best parts of your day in a journal, share your gratitude with others, etc. If you go the journal route, you can also look back on it when you're having a particularly rough day. At the very least, you can be grateful for getting to live another day or getting to try again after a setback.